Welcome back, guys. My name is Valencia and I am the Game Mistress, and today we're going to play some more Sherlock Holmes. I've already played this part of the game, but my recording didn't work. So, I'm going to play it again because I want to have it on my channel, and I want you guys to see it if you want to see it. I mean, everybody has to watch it. But my reactions probably aren't going to be quite as genuine, because I already know what I'm doing. On the plus side, that means I'm going to get through it really fast. So, I've got to light this candle. And I got lucky that I had this save. I didn't save over the save. Whatever.
What is?
Anyway. So, I light the candle and I put these things on here. And then I put the note that I put together earlier on there. And then I put the candle up to it and I can read the note. So, anyway. There we go!
The address of a dock on the Thames.
Oops. What did I do?
My dear Watson, in the garden and in this room, pieces are missing that should never have left their places. What do you think?
And it's the revolver, the violin case, and the shovel. And I don't know why those three pieces go together. I'm thinking he put the revolver in the violin case and maybe he buried it somewhere. No clue what he's planning on doing. But there's that.
Quick, Watson, there's not a moment to lose. Go and thank that charming lady while I try to recapture our new friend.
Recapture? What makes you think that he has run away?
I believe that our man suffers from behavioral problems. You must have seen or heard about those poor fellows who spend their time counting the gravel stones in the garden, or moving objects from one place to another hundreds of times in one day. Well, the bishop's nephew suffers from a moderate form of this condition. Nothing would be more disturbing to him than to leave a personal space in such chaos, and yet this is what he has done with this room. For it to reach such a state of neglect can only indicate that he was in a most desperate situation.
And do you think that you can catch him?
Yes, the candle here is still warm, so he left only a few minutes before our arrival. But it is the missing violin case and the large pistol which concern me. We know that he is quick-tempered and volatile. It is never wise to leave a gun quite capable of killing a bull in the hands of someone like that.
Did he leave to go to the address which was written in the invisible ink, do you think?
Undoubtedly, Watson. And as for the missing spade, I can tell you that it will be used for digging. Are you ever going to stop delaying me with endless questions?
Holmes is such an asshole.
So, gentlemen,
he really is.
have you found anything?
We have learned enough to promise you that they will not return.
That makes me feel better. Thank you, gentlemen.
We are going to pay a visit to that mysterious address, Watson. But first, we must detour to Lambeth.
Lambeth? What are we going to do there?
Pick up an old friend. He will be a precious help in our locating Mr. Hampford.
Good. And who is this friend?
A friend who helped us in the case you so romantically titled The Sign of the Four.
Okay, so I usually try and have videos up on Friday at around 2. Today I had planned on it being more around 5, but instead it's probably going to be more around like 9 or 10, because I had been recording for like 40 minutes and now I have to restart. It's only going to take me like half the time to record now, but you know, it's not going to be on
Here
time.
we are at the address
Sorry.
that the nephew took such care to hide.
I wonder what it is that links this place with the bishop's murder.
The reason for the quarrel between the young man and his uncle is somewhere here in this industrial area, and that is what he has come to look for this evening.
It's an enormous area, and there are dozens of potential hiding places. How on earth are we going to find him?
The old dog Toby is the best sleuth hound in town. If the extraordinary Mr. Hampford is here, Toby will find him without any doubt.
But I've rarely seen such an old dog. Do you really trust his sense of smell, Holmes?
Absolutely. Besides, you are going to follow him. Take the bark and go around that disused factory. If the nephew wishes to run away, he can do so only through there. If you find him, hold on to him until I rejoin you.
Very well.
Here comes the best part, you guys. Here it comes.
Get ready, Watson. Let the battle commence.
Toby's sense of smell is legendary, but he needs to know what he is looking for. Search, Toby. Search. Here's a good dog.
I get to play as Toby, you guys! Ah! I don't even care that I have to replay this part because I get to play as Toby! Oh my god!
Toby, you have...
You have found his trail, yes. And I don't need to search anything else because I know exactly where I'm going! Not because I'm a genius, because I'm actually a moron and my video didn't record the first time, so, you know. Do-do-do-do-do.
Our man...
Uh-huh.
He wasn't able to get past here.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't...
Oops. He was wounded. Okay. So then he turns around like the retard he is, and he goes in this door with my cute little paw print. And then I opened the door. Ooh. Alrighty. And then footprints over here. Oh yes, I remember this.
Stuck.
I love the little clicky clacky of his paws on the ground. It's so cute. Click, 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 click.
Our man came this way.
Uh-huh. Look at his floppy ears. Oh my god, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm retarded.
Grease.
I am such a fucking nerd. One game I get to play as a dog, one game I get to play as a cat, and that's all I need in my life. Is games where I get to play as animals. Okay. And then we get to go do this. And look, he wags his tail before each jump. Watch. He's so cute. I love him. This dog has balls of steel, man. Even I wouldn't do this. Maybe I would, depending on how big the logs were. But, I mean, come on. This dog just don't give no fucks. Whatever it takes. He's a true detective. I'm still, like, really upset that I lost that whole recording, though. That's alright. We'll get over it. We'll get through it, you guys. Even though it's only going to take me like half the time, I'm not going to do anymore because I need to have as much time to edit as I can. God, I hope... I don't even know where I have these recording to. All I know is they are recording now. I will find out where they recorded to later and figure it out from there. Because I don't have the issue where, like, if I have something recorded under, like, Sherlock Holmes number 4, and then I do another one under Sherlock Holmes number 4, it'll do Sherlock Holmes number 4,
Good dog, Toby.
parentheses, 1. So, I don't have to, like, worry about it recording over anything. Okay. Toby's a good boy! Yes, he is!
He left by this door.
It's probably locked like
from the
every
inside.
other door in this damn game. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. It's nice to know what I'm doing for once instead of wandering around and smashing the space bar like, tell me where to go! Makes me feel smart even though I know I'm not. I'm really dumb. My legs are cold. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You little pupper snuffer.
Well done,
Oh.
Toby. You are a true detective.
I know I am.
The door is locked, but we can force it.
get everything.
Some ice picks are missing.
Because the ice picks, and then he came over here.
He used ice picks to climb through the window.
Like dick. Trying to be too badass. Holmes, get out of my way. I'm a dog on a mission. I remember the first time I recorded this at 11 minutes, I was still in this kid's bedroom. Okay. And then... over here? I can't remember. Oh yeah, there was a thing here.
He took the gaff here and cut a piece of fire hose.
Go, Toby, go! I love your little white butt. That sounded weird. Excuse me, I don't know what I'm saying 99% of the time. The gate is locked, as is everything. And then I can do this thingy.
It would be better not to go down there.
No, his cute little barks. That's a real dog bark. And then I get to ride one of these again. Yay, look at his chest, his little dick. You can see his dick. Excuse me, I have a problem. Forgive me. God, it's been so long since I messed up a recording. So I'm just kind of like, feel worthless now that I messed that up. That thing is like not on the tracks at all. I feel like it wouldn't even roll. I feel like that didn't fall the same way last time. I feel like that's random how the crates fell.
Locked
and
from
then
the
this is locked from the inside as fucking everything. This part took me like 10 minutes before I realized I could go up this thing.
Toby, don't jump. Let
Toby,
us find
don't jump!
another way in.
What if there wasn't another way in? Like, what if that was the only way? We just like wouldn't find him. Just happened to be another way in because it's a video game, but like, seriously though, Holmes. What if there wasn't another way in? And what did I just bite through? Is that gonna kill me? I'm a dog. Do you understand?
Search, Toby. Search. Here's a good dog.
I am kind of glad I'm replaying this as well because there is a cutscene coming up relatively soon. And I missed like all of it because the cutscenes are really, really laggy. Like the game itself runs relatively fine, but the cutscenes are so bad. And I couldn't see what happened.
Now,
so
go down.
maybe it will lag at different parts and now I'll be able to see what happened. Sorry, I was looking at the dog's butt, I guess. Got distracted by that abyss. And I like how I am like, good, and then it opens towards me. Because that makes sense. Okay. Go this way. Alright. That little maze of a building took me a good chunk of time. Come on, Holmes!
Aren't you too old for this, Toby?
I love that. Aren't you too old for this? Alright, and now we're on to Sherlock Holmes. What are they even doing in here? What are they melting down? Charcoal? Gold? Hell if I know. Alright, here comes the laggy cutscene.
safe here. Safe. Whew.
Don't be afraid.
But
Keep calm.
it's you. Stay away.
I want to talk to you. Don't be hysterical. Drop your gun.
I don't trust you. You're out to get me. Don't come any closer.
Why does he have the violin case? Like. Oh, okay. Whew. See, the first time I saw that, it didn't show what happened when the gun went off, and I thought it shot Toby, and then they both fell into the lava. But that, if it was hard for you to see,
What a
Toby fell
dreadful
down and basically knocked
Yes,
the gun out of the guy's hand, and it
But why was he
fired when it hit the
afraid of
ground, and then the
He
guy
was
fell
terrified
into the
when he saw
lava.
you.
He must have mistaken me for someone else. Let's go. We have nothing more to do here.
We have been running around all night, Holmes, and I've had enough. But that poor young man. Let's find a police station and...
There's no question of calling the police, is that understood? Instead, let us see how we might continue our investigation.
Very well, Holmes.
How many bodies have I found? Anyway, how many bodies have I found that I haven't called the police about? How many people have I injured
Here we are at the
that I haven't
famous
told
Westgate
anyone about?
Prison, one of the oldest and surest in the kingdom.
I've heard that it is soon going to be demolished. Don't you find it strange that it still houses criminals as dangerous as Hans Schielmann?
There's nothing strange about it, Watson. The name of this prison is linked with numerous failed escape attempts. As long as it stands, the criminals will fear it.
Good morning, gentlemen. Are you expected?
No, but we wish to meet with one of your prisoners, Hans
Schielmann.
I'm afraid that at the moment that is impossible. Access to the cells is controlled strictly. You can't go there without permission from the director.
Then would you be so good as to announce us? I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson.
The famous Holmes and Watson. What an honour. My name is Brighton. Frank Brighton. I'm afraid I can't announce you. I'm not allowed to leave my post, under any circumstances. But I'm sure that the director won't refuse to see you, even without an appointment. Do you see the corridor behind the reception? Follow it to the secretary's office. You'll find him there.
Thank you, Warden Brighton. One last thing. Hans Schielmann received any visits lately?
None. And I'm sure because I've dealt with receiving visitors for several weeks now. I volunteered because it's a calm post to be in. We don't get many visitors and it gives me time to write. Just like you, Dr. Watson. I enjoy literature and the...
Very good. Thank you.
What an asshole.
That was very impolite, Holmes. That man admires our
Quit
work.
telling him he's impolite and
Could
just
have
straight up,
given him
you're a dick.
Another time. Let's go and meet the director of the prison.
Alright. Away we go! Alright. I'm not gonna check any of this shit because literally every single door is closed and there's just nothing to be found. This is where I need to go.
Ahem. Good morning, miss.
Oh, excuse me, I dropped off. Good morning, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. We would like to talk to the director.
Sorry.
I'll just go and see if he can receive you.
Tiredness, pale face, stiffness. I believe that the young lady is expecting a happy event.
It would seem so.
Okay.
This small rack is for urgent letters to be given immediately to the director.
This charming secretary is Miss Jenny Patterson.
Ms. Jenny Patterson.
Hot tea.
Hot tea! We're in London! Can I please have some?
The director's office? Strange. The director and the secretary have the same name.
Strange.
I'm delighted to meet you, Mr. Holmes.
I am Paul Patterson, director of this establishment.
Excuse me, I can't stop
you
yawning.
wish to talk to me? I hope this unexpected visit isn't to announce bad news.
No, do not worry. We are investigating an affair of the highest importance, one which could potentially affect the security of the kingdom. Therefore, it is imperative that we interview one of your prisoners, Hans Schielmann.
Hans, the rat killer.
The rat
He's been
killer.
in here for a long while now,
Holmes.
and he's had no
Sherlock
contact
Holmes.
with the outside. How could he be involved in such an affair?
That is what we would like to find out.
And you have been commissioned by Scotland Yard?
Evidently. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Like,
Very
apparently
well.
I have.
I have complete confidence in you, Mr. Holmes. I will draw up a pass that you should give to Warden James in the guard room. He will show you to the cells.
Thank you, Director.
Keep me informed of your progress. And if there is anything else, don't hesitate to let me know.
Okay.
We shall certainly do so.
Are you good for a blowy?
Miss Patterson, you have the
Sorry,
same name as the
I can't
director.
help myself
Are
sometimes.
you related?
Come, Watson. Anyone who might have made the slightest study of anthropology would have noted the similarities between the young lady and her father.
Mr. Holmes is right. I am his daughter, but he doesn't like to talk about it. I think he's afraid of being accused of favoritism.
I'm sure it was your qualities alone which secured you this position, miss.
If you must try out your powers of seduction, then what do you say about using them on the rat killer?
I laughed at that the
Oh,
first
goodbye.
time, and I still
Goodbye,
laughed
gentlemen.
again. Use them on the rat killer. Your powers of seduction. And this way. Do 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 do. Come in here. Alright, game. Don't lag on me.
Ah.
Yes, now I have the pass.
It is
so-
about the signing in book. This information board is almost empty. Strange, in view of the activity in the prison. It is potassium nitrate, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a whip.
Saltpeter or whatever.
That's a whip.
My name is Peter James, Chief Warden, and this is Deputy Warden O'Sullivan.
I imagine I will find Hans Schielmann behind these bars in the basement.
Yes, the high security cells are down there.
Is this the only access?
Yes, there was a second door at the end of the main hall, but it's been blocked up as a security measure.
Thank you, Chief Warden.
At your service. If you require further information, Warden Mackenzie will help you. He's at his post in the basement.
Mr. Holmes, I am a huge admirer of yours.
That's
I
another
have followed
whip.
all your cases and successes with the greatest interest.
What enthusiasm. Have you ever thought of a career in the police force?
Have I thought about it? It's my dream. And I'm going to try my chance once this establishment closes down. I'm studying hard for the examination to get into police school.
Police school.
Tell me about the prisoners.
That's not what they
Warden
call
James.
it.
We only have a few. As you
Maybe
might
in
be
London.
aware, the days of this place are numbered. Therefore, we no longer receive new prisoners. Those who are already here are among the most dangerous in London. We have 3 at the moment. Hans the Rat Killer and the Flint Brothers.
The Flint brothers.
Yes, 2 rather simple-minded maniacs who detest one another despite their relation. They massacred their parents and decapitated their neighbours. It took more than 9 policemen to overpower them.
And that was where I stated that they couldn't have massacred only their parents because a massacre has to be more than 4 people, or 4 or more people. And your parents would only be 2. Now, including the neighbors, that would be a massacre.
There isn't any information on the notice board. Should there be notes about duties?
Yes, there should be, but Miss Patterson hasn't put up the guard's assignments for this week yet. It's not like her. Usually she does it first thing in the morning. Without these instructions, the guard in the basement won't be changed. I would go and get them, but I don't want the director to catch me there. He's very strict. Doesn't like us wandering around when we're on duty. And it will get his daughter in trouble. He's not being very pleasant with her at the moment. I don't want to make things worse.
I'm sorry. I'm so weird. I don't have an excuse for that.
how does not having the information about guard duty stop you from ensuring the watch in the basement?
Because of the system of opening the doors, Mr. Holmes. When the timer stops, that is to say at the end of each watch, the doors block automatically and the code is reset. It is therefore impossible to open the doors without the new code.
And who has the code?
Or a lightsaber.
Only the guard who takes the new watch. He's the only one who can open the envelope that it's kept in. He learns it by heart and destroys the message.
Very clever, but let's look at the limits of this procedure. One false note, and the system falls apart.
Who's gonna write this false note? Me? Because like that's all you said about it.
See you
Just
later,
like,
Mr.
one false note. Am I gonna write this false note? Like what reasons do I have?
It is the guard's guest book, perhaps for distinguished guests. This device must be the alarm.
Uh-huh.
The guards must spend long hours here.
Alright, well that's it. That is as far as I went before, and I literally did it in 20 minutes less. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I apologize for maybe not having as good of commentary this time. Not that I ever have really good commentary, but because I already played it once, I apologize. Next time, I will be more careful. If you guys liked this video, hit that like button. It lets me know if you guys want me to keep playing it. If I get some likes, not that I have a lot of views, but I mean even one like lets me know that like, hey, keep playing it. I do hope to get my videos back up to 2 videos a week now that it's the summer. I don't have any classes. I'm just working, but we'll see how it goes. As I've been hanging out with friends and doing a lot of other things, but I'll try my best. After this game is over, which I think I still have like 7 hours left or something crazy like that. After this game is over, I've got a lot more games to play, but let me know if you guys are maybe interested in me starting another game and flip-flopping which ones I'm playing, maybe weekly or however I decide to do it. Anyway, like I said, if you guys like this video, hit that like button, and as always, stay classy, my friends. Bye-bye!
This box contained a code.
Was not ready for
It
it
is a
to open.
powerful weapon, Holmes. Judging by the receipt, it was new.
I didn't even know that I had the last number right. I just guessed. Save this shit again. Over this same save where I'm in the same spot. I'm a worthless individual. Worthless, I tell ya.